Good morning, learners. I'm going to go over your focus skills for the week to get you started. So here is your reading story. It is Superstorms. It is a nonfiction story all about different storms. So the author of this story, think about this. Why do you think this person wrote this story? Do you think think about pi. Was it to persuade, inform, or was it to entertain? Now think about this. It's a factual story about storms. You said inform, you were right. That's the piece of the pie that it is. It's to inform. Now this week in phonics, you are going to be learning about digraphs. Now digraphs are two letters that make one sound, like CH, and we could add on here TCH too. They both make this sound of a train. Remember in class we do that ch, 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 ch. TH goes together, and remember the snake? We stick our tongue through our teeth and blow. You also have pH. Now, this week we won't be concentrating on pH, but I wanted to bring it to your attention. pH makes if you put your front teeth over your lips and blow, it makes that sound that the F makes. But that isn't one we will concentrate on this week. It's going to be CHTCH, which is the train. Ch, ch, ch. TH, think of the snake. SH, like we put our finger to our lips and tell someone to be quiet. Shh. And the WH, that's where you put your hand in front of your mouth and you can feel the puff of air. Like in whale. SH like in fish. PH like in phone. TH like in thumb. CH like in cherries. And then TCH, which always comes at the end of a word, boys and girls, like in match. Okay. You also have a second phonics skill that you're going to be doing one day, and that's when we have words that end with S, ES, and ING. And those are endings of words that are added to base words. So we will be talking about that as well. An example of this would be here's the word add. If I added an S to it, it's ads. The base word is add. S is the ending. If we have, here's your base word, box. If I add ES, I now have boxes. ES is my ending, box is my base word. If I have the base word plant and I want to add my ending ing, now I have the word planting. Plant is my base word, ing is my ending. Sometimes when we see words with endings, it's easier to read a word if we cover up those endings, read the base word, and then blend the ending on. We'll be learning more about that this week. In vocabulary, of course, you're going to have your target vocabulary that go with our story Superstorms, but we're also going to be talking about compound words. Compound words are when we take two smaller words, join them together, and make a bigger word, like rain plus coat equals raincoat. Pan plus cake equals pancake. Now, there is a little trick that you can use to know what these words mean. You take the second word and make a connection to the first word. Now, this trick doesn't work with every word, but for example, raincoat is a coat you wear in the rain. A pancake is a cake shaped like a pan. Down here, snow plus man equals snowman. A snowman is a man made out of snow. So that's just a little trick that you can use that gives you the meaning of the compound word. So that's a vocabulary strategy. Then the other part that we're going to talk about is comprehension. And we know that comprehension means understanding what you read. And an important skill in that is main idea and detail. Now, boys and girls, this is one of our trickier skills. The main idea is the most important idea of the text. And then there are details that give you information to support the main idea. And I always think of this as a table. The main idea is the table, and then the legs are the details that support your main idea. I want us to look over here. Here's a little paragraph called The Storm. The rain began early in the morning. It fell as hard drops, one after another. The sky was full of dark purple clouds. Thunder began as a soft rumble and became louder and louder. Lightning crashed every few minutes, making the sky a brilliant white. Now let's think about what the main idea is. Is that farms need rain? Did they say anything about farms in there? No. The thunder hurt people's ears. Was this whole thing about thunder hurting people's ears? Nope. They said it was loud, but it didn't say anything about the rest of that. Lightning made the sky bright. Well, they did say that. The storm was very strong. Which one of these is about what this whole thing is about? Now, did everything in here talk just about the lightning, or did our little paragraph talk about how strong the storm was? I hope you thought the storm was very strong. Lightning made the sky bright would be a detail that supports this main idea of the storm was very strong. Other details would be the sky was full of the dark purple clouds. Thunder became louder and louder. Those are details that tell us that the storm was very strong. That's just a little preview, boys and girls, of main idea. And then the last thing in reading that we're going to talk about is our grammar. And grammar is the way our words are put together to make sense. And we're going to be talking about verbs this week, particularly action verbs, things that you can do like crawl, run, twirl, ride, tiptoe, read. Those are all verbs. So that, boys and girls, is your focus skills for this week in reading. Now, we also have focus skills in math. We are going to be working in Mod 3, and we're going to be doing lessons 7, 8, and 9. I can write and read numbers in different ways. Here are our different forms. We have standard form. That's just the way you're used to seeing your numbers written. This says 357. There's 3 digits in that number. That's standard form. Then we're going to talk about unit form. Unit form is just telling how many you have of each unit. For example, in this number, you have 3 hundreds, you have 5 tens, and you have 7 ones. The other form is expanded form, and we've talked about that. That's just where we tell how much each digit is worth, what we have. 357 is 300 plus 50 plus 7, okay? And then I can count the total value of $1, $10, and $100 bills up to 1,000. You're going to be counting with bills this week. For example, 242, if I had bills, I would need 100, two $100 bills. I'd need 4 $10 bills and I'd need 2 $1 bills. Notice that I did, since it's money, I do have the dollar bill, the dollar sign in each one of my bills, okay? You can also use a please place value and count from $10 to $1,000 using an empty number line. Here I just did one so you could remember. We've done this before. If I'm counting from 68 to 200 on this number line, it wouldn't have enough space, would it, to count by ones. But if I do little hops of 1, 68, 69, 70, remember, what did we do? Bippity boppity boo poof, we made a 10. Now I can count by tens, 80, 90, 100, kabam, I hit 100. Now I can do a higher jump and I'm at 200. So that is a quick preview of what math is. So happy learning. Make sure you keep in mind what our focus skills are this week and stay focused and pace yourself with your work. If you have any questions, have someone send me a quick question on Dojo. I will be here.